Hey friends, Elizabeth here from Plant-Based Bride, back again with another video, and today I'm setting up my husband's bullet journal for June with a Kiwi Jr theme. Today's video is kindly sponsored by Harry's. I've been using Harry's razors for many years at this point. Honestly, I've lost track, and my husband has been using them just as long. Some people might think of Harry's as just a men's razor brand, but they don't just make razors for men. They make razors for a smooth, comfortable shave at a fair price, no matter who you are. I remember back in the day when I first tried Harry's razors, being so impressed not only by the weight of the handle and how good it felt in my hand, but by the quality of the blade, and honestly, that close, comfortable shave, high quality handle that lasts literally for years, and the super affordable price is the reason why both myself and my husband have stuck with Harry's for so long. Harry supports great causes. They give 1% of their global sales to nonprofit organizations that provide mental health care to veterans and LGBTQIA+ youth in need. Harry's is passionate about providing fair price razors for everyone. No pink tax, no outrageous price tags, just premium quality at an extremely affordable price. Harry's owns their own factory in Germany, so they can ensure high-quality products at factory direct prices. They stand behind their blades so much that they have a 100% money-back guarantee. And in my opinion, their blades totally live up to the hype. Harry's also offers amazing gift sets, starting as low as $15, which would make for an ideal Father's Day gift, especially because you have the option to engrave the handle. Redeem your trial set for just $3, or get $5 off any shave set when you go to harrys.com/plantbasedbride. In your trial set, you'll get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, a blade cover, and their foaming shave gel. It's an incredibly great deal, so act fast while supplies last. Thank you so much to Harry's for sponsoring this video, and now let's jump into the setup in my husband's bullet journal. So hopping into the setup here, you may be asking yourself, what the heck is a Kiwi Jr. and what is a Kiwi Jr theme? And luckily, I am here to be your tour guide. Kiwi Jr. is a Canadian band signed to the Sub Pop label. My husband describes their music as jangly, catchy, 60s garage pop with clever lyrical twists and turns fueled by tongue-in-cheek observations of our chaotic world. The members of the band knew each other from growing up in small-town East Coast Canada, but they didn't start playing together until after they all coincidentally trickled into the big city, aka Toronto. They recorded and released their second album, Cooler Returns, and were signed to a major label all at the beginning of this pandemic, at a time when most of us were in our baking banana bread and hoarding toilet paper phase. My husband, Jason, came across Kiwi Jr. after selling the singer of the band his beloved 12-string guitar on Kijiji and grilling the guitar's potential new owner on how it was going to be used in the future. My husband is very protective over his musical instruments. After hearing the first few chords of the new album, he was satisfied that his Venus Electric 12-string was going to a great home and will jangle on. That chance meeting over the sale of a beloved guitar led to the band hiring my husband to record some live performances to be played on the radio and posted online. Jason's favorite songs from the album, if you were forced to choose, would be Maid Marian's Toast, Guilty Party, and Nashville Wedding. As for what I'm doing here, for the cover page, I'm recreating Kiwi Jr.'s logo. This fish is based on Namazu, which is a catfish from Japanese mythology. Namazu is a giant fish who lives under the Japanese islands, causing earthquakes. It's believed by some that the origin of the story is the notion that catfish can sense the small tremors that happen before many earthquakes, and are more active at such times. Supposedly, the sudden activity was observed in ancient times, and people believed the quakes to be the result of a giant catfish. So this is Kiwi Jr.'s logo, which I'm recreating here, and then I'm just writing June underneath, trying to match the same font from their logo. I have their Cooler Returns vinyl here on the table, and I wanted to take some inspiration from the album cover and the colors that are incorporated both on the outside and on the record itself. So I decided to do a bold red outline around the calendar page to tie into the album cover and to recreate the same lettering I used under the logo for the cover page, but to do it in a nice warm yellow to match the center of the record itself. As always, all of the supplies I'm using in this video are linked in the description box down below, so check that out if you're looking for something in particular. Now that I've finished the cover page and the calendar, I'm going to flip to the next page for my husband's notes pages. As I've explained before, he uses his notes pages just for anything and everything, whether he's working on a session. He used his notes pages while he was recording Kiwi Jr. in the studio to keep track of everything that he had going on all at once. And he also tends to use these pages just generally day to day as his version of a daily log. So I typically set up the first page of his notes pages, and then he uses as many pages as he needs. So I thought it would be cool to emulate the album cover again, where they have multiple black and white strips that say Kiwi Jr. vertically, and the different versions are in slightly different fonts each time. So I thought it would be cool to have notes on either side, sort of emulating that vertical strip, and have two different fonts and also have them inverted. So the first version is a bit more of a messy organic font that kind of fits with the vibe of their logo, and this one is white on black. So what I'm actually doing is drawing the outline of the rectangle, outlining the letters, and then filling in the rest of the space in black so that the letters are white. And then for the other version, I'm doing a bit more of a structured serif font and doing black on white. And that's it for the super quick and easy setup. This may be the fastest setup I've done for my husband in a while, and it was really fun to do one inspired by a specific album to try to tie in some of the colors and the vibes, and also fun just because my husband has been working on these recordings of these live performances with the band. So I've been hearing the songs from this album quite a bit and watching the performances as they go live. So it's just kind of fun to put a bookend on that experience by creating this theme. Plus, it's always fun to support fellow Canadian creatives. We're all in this together, especially as the panini continues to rage on here in Toronto. We have to have each other's backs. So I would highly recommend you check out Kiwi Jr.'s music if you are curious. I'll put a link down below to one of the performances that my husband worked on, and also to the album on Spotify, so you can check them out if you're interested. Thank you again to Harry's for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to go to harrys.com/plantbasedbride to redeem your trial set for just $3 or to get $5 off any shave set. Before I go, I want to take a moment to thank my patrons for their support. Extra special thanks to our newest patrons, Vicky, Laura, Candace, Salem, Julia, and Tarlan. Welcome all of you to the squad. We are so excited to have you. If you want to join the squad, feel free. There's a link in the card and in the description box down below. And with that, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this quick little setup. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. That helps me out in the algorithm. And leave a comment down below telling me your favorite genre of music to listen to, because I'm really curious to know the range of tastes we bullet journalers have when it comes to music. And with that, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you really soon in my next one. Bye, friends.